Pro, this video will cover how to import a large number of students with a CSV file. The best program to use is the Google Sheets. Here you can see that on the first row you should have the titles of the column, and this can be any of your names, but just so you can identify it, like first and last name, student ID, phone, email, etc. You can then type in the data manually. You can copy it from another spreadsheet if you can get it from your school database. But basically you're going to have columns of the various data. And then once done, you can go to File, Download As, and select comma separated values, which is just below what you can see here. And then once that's done, the file will be downloaded to your desktop. The next thing to do is copy it to the device or to your Dropbox account. If you're going to use the device, connect it to the computer, and then go ahead and copy it to the TA Pro 2 CSV import and in that folder, and the file will be there. The next thing to do is go to your device and then tap on the Add button to the right here, select Import Options, and then Import Students from CSV file. This opens up the import window. And if you want to collect data from students, there's an option on the top right here that says Email Form Template. I've made a Google form template that you can post on your website or use in class, and students can enter their data on the form, and it saves all the data to a big Google spreadsheet that you can then download, just like I showed you earlier. So you can use one form for each class and easily collect student data that way. Alright, back to importing the file. And just to show you, when you save your CSV file, it should look something like this. You're going to have the rows and everything separated by commas. Alright, and so that way all your data can be easily read by the app. Alright, so the first thing to do is, below here in step 1, select the column separator. Normally it's a comma, but sometimes it could be a colon in Europe or other places. Next, you want to select your file. It could be from if you've had Dropbox or another cloud service sync to the app, you can use that. We're just going to use the device. And there you can see is the file that we put there. So simply tap on the file. And to the right, you'll see it'll load. You'll see there's the 4 students. And you need to define what the header categories are. So very simply just tap select category, that's first name, last name, student ID, we have phone, and lastly email. And if you have a category you don't use, you can, at the top there you can see just ignore is also an option. Alright, so go back to student email. Once you define all the categories, it's very easy, just tap on save to class 2. And then the import button. And immediately you'll be taken back to your class, and there are those students right there. And very easily you can tap on any student, and you can see it has their name, ID, phone, and email. So very easily you can import large amounts of students instead of having to manually put them in the app. Okay, I hope you find that useful, and feel free to contact me if you have any questions on that process.